first for the Raiders. At one guard, number 11, Bryson Silver. And another guard, number 20, Henry McGee. And forward, number 35, Marcus Edwards. And another forward, number 34, Mason McGee. And then another forward, number 40, Trevor Castro. The Raiders both have 6 forward. Now let's meet the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles. At one guard, number 22, Landon Ash. And another guard, number 30, Brady Summer. And forward, number 40, Brady Corbin. And a third guard, number 42, Varsity Hughes. And another forward, number 44, Taylor White. Eagles coached by JCD.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's JV matchup here between the visiting team, South Ripley Raiders, and the home team, the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles. I am Austin Rolls, and to my right is Kenny Bolin.
Welcome everybody, myself out here to the Eagles Nest.
And jumping tonight for South Ripley was number 35, Marcus Eicher.
South Ripley Kings the thing. Ecker has the ball. The top the key to Sipples. Looking to the right side. He goes to center court. Passes the ball to Eicher. Circles around a little bit. Looking to pass the ball. Nearly stolen. Passes it to Kastner. To McGee. Eicher. He's going to take a shot. I believe he was fouled in the process.
That was going to be on number 30, Brady Comer. It's going to be his first, team's first. That's going to be 5. It's a turnover. Possession goes to Jac-Cen-Del. Ash is going to bring the ball down the court for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to set up the offense. Looks like we're going to stay out. Comer looking to drive. Going to hand out to Ash. Ash driving down the lane. Throws it off the side of the glass and in the bucket for 2.
Eicher inbounds the ball to Sipples. Sipples brings the ball at the court for South Ripley. He's looking right side. He's going back left, back to the right. Working off the screen. Passes the ball to Eicher. Hope I ain't butchering that name too bad. To McGee. To Sipples. The center of the court. Sipples dribbling the ball. Going down in the right-hand corner to McNew. To Sipples. Back to McNew. Back to Sipples. McGee. It's down underneath. Number 40, Kastner's working the ball around, passes back out. McNew takes a shot. A little short, out for the rim.
Brady Comer for the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del. Up top to Boardman for 3. Off the box of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by White, and it's going to go out of bounds. Possession will go to South Ripley.
35, Eicher is taking the ball out, pass to McNew. McNew's going to Sipples, bringing up the right side. He's still not across center court yet. He threw the ball away.
Blocked by Sipples, I believe. It's going to go out of bounds and still going to be South Ripley ball.
Eicher inbounds the ball to McNew. Over to Sipples on the left side. Knocked out of bounds by Jac-Cen-Del.
Good arms by number 42, Hughes. Jump up and block the ball, the pass.
Sipples to inbound the ball. Goes into Kastner, back to Sipples. Sipples driving, tries to take a shot, and knocked loose by Jac-Cen-Del.
Brady Comer for the steal there from Sipples. as Ash brings it across the court for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to hand off to Boardman for three on the right wing. Off the side of the rim, no good.
And rebounded by Sipples, and we're headed back to South Ripley's way. Moving to our right. Passes the ball to McGee off the foot of Jac-Cen-Del.
Coming into the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 52, Luke Simon. He's going to replace Boardman.
McNew inbounding the ball underneath their basket to Hiker. Looks like we've got a tie up here. Possibly Jac-Cen-Del's man was standing out of bounds, so the ball's going to stay with South Ripley. Again, McNew's going to inbound the ball under their basket to Iker. Back to the top of the key to Sipples. Back down in the corner to McNew. And tries a shot, misses.
Ash looking to go all the way down the court, throws it off the side of the glass, no good.
Rebounded by South Ripley's McGee. Off to Sipples, which brings the ball back up the court for South Ripley. Passes the ball to Iker. Takes a lob underneath to Kastner. And he's fouled on the shot.
Foul's going to be on number 52, Luke Simon. That's going to be his first, team second.
And Kastner hits the first. The ball for shot number 2. Trevor Kastner hits both.
He's going to tie the game up with 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Simon on the other end hands back to Ash. Comer for three. Off the box of the rim, no good.
And rebounded by South Ripley McNew, brings up the center court. Off the right side to Iker, down in the right-hand corner to Sipples. Another lob down underneath to Kastner. He tries a hook shot and in.
It was a great leading pass there to get it to Kastner for that shot. As Ash up top of the key, hands it over to Simon. Back up top to Ash on the left side now. Hughes inside to White. Back out to Simon. Ash up top. Back to Simon. Simon for three off the right wing. Off the box of the rim, no good.
Like South Ripley playing a 2-1-2, it seems to be here defense.
And it looks like number 42, Hughes, is going to trigger the inbound play for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to throw it in to Simon. To the corner to Hughes. Going to the inside to White. Comer took the pass and he was able to draw the foul. Foul's on number 10, Landon McGee. It's going to be his first, team's first. Again, Hughes will trigger the inbound play for Jac-Cen-Del. Throws it into White. Up top to Comer for three. It's good.
Iker inbounds the ball to South Ripley to Sipples, over to McNew. Back to Iker. He ends up with the ball back and a shot and off the front of the rim.
Ash with the ball, looking to drive to the inside lane. Going to throw to Simon. Simon going to back out to the three-point line. Hands it to Hughes in the corner for three. Shot no good. Offensive rebound goes to White. Comer for three. It's good. Oh, it counted as a 2-point. I apologize.
Sipples with the ball to South Ripley's McNew. I believe McNew is fouled.
Foul's going to be on number 30, Brady Comer. It's going to be his second, team's third, as number 32, Lane Carroll, enters the game for Jac-Cen-Del.
We got a timeout by South Ripley's coach. He wants to talk something over here.
We want to take this time to thank our sponsors for the Jac-Cen-Del live stream: the Town of Allsgood, PBR Cafe, Airwave Networks LLC, Franz Gutzwiller, and the Napoleon State Bank. Thank you to our sponsors.
Ball after the timeout is going to come out to South Ripley.
With just over 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter, Jac-Cen-Del does lead 7-4.
McNew's going to inbound the ball for South Ripley to Sipples. Going to bring the ball across center court. To McNew, to Eicher. Tried to get it into Kastner, and the ball is knocked loose.
Cummer's going to bring it down the court, going to give it off to Hughes. Cummer up top for three. It's going to roll off the rim, no good. To Carroll for the rebound, going to hand it off to White. White looking to drive, throws it up, off the glass and in for two.
Eicher's going to inbound the ball to McNew. He's stolen again by Jac-Cen-Del's.
Hughes goes up, off the glass, no good. And number 32, Carroll's going to be able to draw the foul.
Foul was on South Ripley's Bryson Sipples. It'll be his first of the contest.
And entering the game for South Ripley, number 30, Austin Hodge, and number 15, Mark Miller. Foul shot no good. White for the rebound, going to step out of bounds. Possession goes to South Ripley.
Eicher's going to inbound the ball for South Ripley. I think it's going to go into McNew. Back to Eicher, and he dribbled the ball off his foot.
Handed off to Cummer, puts it up off the glass and in for two.
Again, Eicher's inbound the ball to McNew for South Ripley and bring it up the floor. He passes to Miller. Miller tries a shot off the backboard, and it comes up short.
Simon with the rebound and hands it up to Hughes.
He carries the ball, so turnover to South Ripley. Hodge is going to inbound the ball for South Ripley. Inbound to McNew in the left-hand corner. He passes across the court to Miller. We're in the right-hand corner now, down low to Eicher. He's going to take a little short jumper, and he scores.
That was a pretty floater there, too. Cummer brings the ball up the court, going to hand it over to the right side of Hughes. Hughes comes back up top. Going over to Simon. Cummer in the corner, going to hand it back up top to Simon. Trying to go to the inside to White. Back out to Carroll. Inside to White. White trying to make some moves. And they're going to call a foul.
I believe they're going to call that on Austin Hodges. His first.
Triggering the inbound is going to be Hughes. Throws it into Simon. Gets blocked. Taken away by Simon.
Foul was on Marcus Eicher, his first of the contest.
Ball thrown into White. Up top to Cummer. Cummer looked for that long three. Cummer for three. Shot no good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
Jac-Cen-Del moving the ball really well that possession.
Jac-Cen-Del 11, South Ripley 6 at the end of the first.
Get the service they deserve. With so much uncertain in the world, your bank should bring you peace of mind. Come into the Napoleon State Bank today and let us show you the difference a local bank can make.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
To start this second quarter, Jac-Cen-Del will have the starting possession.
South Ripley showing a 2-3 zone at this time to start off the second quarter.
Defense is a little tighter by South Ripley and causes a turnover there.
Hiker's going to inbound the ball for South Ripley to Sipples. Sipples handling the ball there with some Jac-Cen-Del guys trying to take that ball. McNew, pass to McNew, back to Sipples. To McGee, to Kastner, back to McGee, tries a little short jumper off the back of the rim and rebounded by Trevor Kastner. Sipples has the ball, he's kind of trying to drive right there. Passes out to attempt 3 by Eicher, rebounded by Jac-Cen-Del.
Cummer going to bring the ball down the court, set up the offense. Right side to Ash, round back to the top to Cummer. Hughes for 3 on the left wing. In and out, shot no good.
Rebounded by Eicher. Passes up the floor to Sipples. To McNew. McNew's thinking about a 3 there, but he pulled it back down. Pass to the right side to McGee. Back to McNew. McNew tanked down underneath to Trevor Kastner. Loses control, but picked back up by Eicher. McNew has the ball at center court now. He's trying to set up a new play. I believe we're going to have a foul on Jac-Cen-Del.
Foul's going to be on number 40, Brady Borgman. It's going to be his first, team's 4th of the half.
Mason McNew's going to inbound the ball under South Ripley's basket. At the top of the key, throws it into Sipples. Over to Trevor Kastner. Down underneath to Marcus Eicher. Gives it to Sipples, but he tries a short jumper. It comes up short.
Cummer racing down the court, going to the right side. Going to hand it to Simon. Simon to drive. Throws it up for 2. Shot no good.
Rebounded by Landon McGee for South Ripley. Over to Bryson Sipples. South Ripley bring up the right side. To the top of the key. Pass it over to Marcus Eicher. To the left to McNew. Back across the court to Sipples. Drives in for a short little jumper. Misses. McNew pulls down the rebound and put back up, and I believe he's fouled.
Foul is going to be on number 52, Luke Simon. That's going to be his second, team's 5th.
Number 34, Mason McNew.
Mason McNew on the line for South Ripley to shoot 2. His first shot is up and good.
Had the shooter's touch on that one to get it fall in.
Yep. He got the bounce.
And entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 32, Lane Carroll.
Mason McNew's ready for shot number 2. He's up and off of the rim and out.
Borgman with the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Shot no good by Ash.
Rebound brought down by Landon McGee. Passes the ball over to Sipples to bring the ball up for South Ripley. Working off of a screen. Passes down into McGee. Back out to Sipples.
Almost a turnover there. The ball was tipped by Hughes.
Mason McNew on the left side. Looking to set up a play to McGee. We're back to the top of the key with McNew. Passes the ball to Trevor Kastner down underneath, trying to walk the ball around a little bit here. But
ball's going to be tipped loose, and Borgman's going to come up with it, hands it off to Ash. Borgman off on the left wing for 3. Off the box, no good.
Rebounded by Marcus Eicher for South Ripley over to Sipples. Sipples brings the ball at the court. Working the ball around there. Passes the ball to Landon McGee for South Ripley, working toward the right side. Passes the ball to Mason McNew. He's bringing the ball back out. He passes the ball to Eicher, to McGee, to McNew. McNew's going to try to drive the ball. Shoots a little too hard. Rebounded by Eicher and put back in.
On the other end, Boardman looking to drive the lane. Gonna hand it to Ash for 3 on the left wing. Shot no good. It's gonna go the other way.
Re-entry for the Raiders, number 15, Mark Miller.
Mark Miller re-enters for South Ripley. Marcus Eicher is going to inbound the ball for South Ripley. Inbound Bryson Sipples. Working the ball around. Passes the ball to McNew. Back to Sipples. Gets across half court. Down in the left-hand corner to McGee. I guess that was Marcus Miller.
Ball was tipped by Comer. And Lane Carroll puts it up and in for 2. Hit the brakes and let him fly on by.
That's what happened. Mason McNew inbounds the ball, and the ball comes right back to him. Over to Sipples on the right side. I believe he's trapped here, and I believe we got a foul.
Foul's going to be on number 22, Landon Ash, his first. Team 6th.
McNew inbounds the ball to South Ripley Sipples. Brings the ball across center court. Back to McNew. Cross court to Miller. Tries a 3, misses. Rebounded by Sipples. Back to McNew. McNew's trying a little short jumper here. Comes up short. Trevor Kastner pulls down the rebound. The ball's knocked loose.
It's going to be taken away by Landon Ash. Handed up top to Carroll. Carroll able to save it and give it to Comer. Good hustle by Carroll. As Hughes looking to drive, was it up? Shot no good.
Rebounded by Trevor Kastner of South Ripley over to Sipples. With the right side of the floor and is fouled by Jac-Cen-Del.
Foul's going to be on number 30, Brady Comer. It's going to be his 3rd, team 7th. I believe now at the line shooting for the 1-on-1 bonus.
Bryson Sipples of South Ripley.
Number 30, Austin Hodge.
And entering for the Raiders, number 30, Austin Hodge.
Sipples' first shot is up and off for the back of the rim.
Borden with the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del. Hands it to Carroll to bring down the court. Coming in the corner looking to drive the baseline. Throws it up, shot no good.
A partial block by number 30 of South Ripley. Hodge passes the ball off to Sipples. At the top of the key to McNew. Looking right side. Going back to the left to Miller. Miller goes past the free throw line. Attempts to throw the ball out to McNew and it's tipped away by Jac-Cen-Del. McGee re-enters the game for South Ripley. Ball's going to be inbounded by Mason McNew for South Ripley. To McGee, underneath to Eicher. Back to McGee, and then back down to the right-hand corner to McNew. Now we're at the top of the key to Austin Hodge, working the ball around here a little bit. Pass the ball to Sipples. Back out right corner for 3 is Mason McNew.
As Comer brings the ball up the court and hands it to Hughes. Top, Comer, Ash. Bourne's going to bring it back up top. Ash looking to maybe drive, going to hand it off to Boardman in the corner for 3. It's good.
McNew's bringing the ball up the floor for South Ripley. Over to the right hand to Sipples. Sipples going back left to McGee. He's coming back across. Ball knocked loose on the floor by Jac-Cen-Del.
Down the court pass to Carroll, a little too far in front. He's going to go to the other way.
South Ripley's Marcus Eicher's inbound the ball here to Bryson Sipples for South Ripley. Under a minute to play here in the second quarter. Sipples looking to drive on Jac-Cen-Del's player here. Goes to the rim, and it's in.
Coming to bring the ball down the court for Jac-Cen-Del. Going back up top to Comer. Boardman on the right wing for 3. It's good.
Marcus Eicher to inbound the ball to South Ripley's Sipples. Sipples gets the ball across center court to Eicher. And that's the end of the first half.
Jac-Cen-Del 19, South Ripley 14. We'll come back in 10 minutes to start the second half of the basketball game here of the JV.
You're good. Thank you. Ready? Big bite. It's cute. Yeah. Smile. Perfect.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
I didn't know you called 811.
Actually, this time I went to 811now.com and let them know that we were ready to plant a tree.
Great. So we can get that done, and I can still make my tea time.
You mean we can make our tea time, right?
Avoid hitting costly utility lines. Contact 811 before you dig, no matter how big or small your project, and we'll come out in just 2 working days to mark utility lines.
You might need to contact 811 to dig that out.
This message is sponsored by the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission and this station.
South Ripley inbound the ball. McNew to Sipples. Cummins to the left side. Let's see if Coach Volts has got them ready for make up this 5-point deficit. And Sipples goes right to the basket.
I think they did come up with a plan.
I was going to say, he got, yeah. Looked pretty good there.
Boardman throws it back up top to Ash to the corner here. Back up top to Ash. Hughes going to the inside. Pass to Boardman inside to Simon. Simon looking to maybe make a move. Going to throw back out to Hughes. Top to Ash. Boardman on the wing. Looks for a three. Going to pass back up to Ash. Good looking 3-2 zone here by South Ripley. Inside to White looking to make a move. He's going to draw the foul.
Trevor Kastner picked up his first foul of the contest here early in the third quarter.
Ball's going to be handed in to Ash in the corner. Looking to drive, going to throw it to Borgman on the right wing. To the corner to Hughes. Hughes going to bring it up top. Borgman. Up top to Ash.
Oh, near steal there by McGee.
And Ash is going to drive. He's going to be able to draw the foul.
That's on South Ripley's Marcus Eicher. Second foul of the contest. First one here. Second half.
Ash first shot is good. He's going to get a second one. Second shot is good.
South Ripley's Sipples bringing the ball up the left side of the floor. Meets the defense at the top of the key here. Looking around to set up the play. Running off a screen to the right side by Eicher. Takes a three. Long rebound by Landon McGee of South Ripley. Off to Marcus Eicher to Bryson Sipples on the right side. Where they're setting up a play again. Running off a nice screen there by Trevor Kastner, but Sipples still dribbling the ball left side. Back to the top of the key. To the left side to McNew. McNew working the ball around and goes back right side to Sipples, which drives the lane. And fouled by Jac-Cen-Del.
Foul's going to be on number 52, Luke Simon. It's going to be his third. Team's first of the half.
Bryson Sipples only on the line for South Ripley, shooting two. His first shot is up and off the back of the rim.
Coming into the game for Jac-Cen-Del is going to be number 32, Lane Carroll.
Bryson Sipples' second shot. See what he can do with this one. It's off and rolls around the rim and out.
Borden with the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to hand it up the court. Hughes gets it. Up top to Ash. They're going to call travel on Ash. Possession is going to go to South Ripley.
Looks like South Ripley's Marcus Eicher is going to inbound the ball to Bryson Sipples. Sipples bringing the ball up center court. Off to the left side to McGee. Back to Sipples in the center court. Off to the right side to McNew. Back to Sipples to McGee in the left-hand corner. Tried to go inside to Kastner.
Ball's taken away by Borgman. I don't even know if Borgman was expecting that. The ball's going to come back up top to Ash. Borgman for three on the right wing. Off the top of the rim, no good. And ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Jac-Cen-Del.
Marcus Eichert's going to read the ball in to Bryson Sipples. Going to bring the ball up the right side of the floor. Come back to the center. He's going left side to the left corner to McGee. Back to Sipples on the left side. Working the ball to right side. Tries to go underneath to Trevor Kastner. The ball's tied up for a jump ball. Possession's going to Jac-Cen-Del.
And to bring the ball across the court is going to be number 22, Ash. Ash looking to drive the lane, going to throw it out to Hughes. back to the inside. Just White going back out. It's going to go out of bounds.
Nice catch there by Coach Volz for South Ripley. Marcus Eicher is going to inbound the ball to Bryson Sipples for the Raiders. He's looking left side, going across court, the right side to Marcus Eicher. Back to the left side to Bryson. He's going to drive the ball. I believe he's fouled as he's driving in.
Foul's going to be on number 40, Brady Boardman's going to be his second. And entering the game for the Eagles is going to be number 10, Caden Coleman.
McNew is going to inbound the ball for South Ripley under their basket to Bryson Sipples. Ball working the ball back to the top of the key. Back to McNew. McNew is going to try underneath to Sipples. Back out to McGee. Back underneath to Marcus Eichert. Was off of the back of the rim.
Boardman with the rebound there for Jac-Cen-Del.
A near steal there by Landon McKee of South Ripley.
Coleman with the ball. Going to hand it up to Hughes. Trying to go to the inside. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by South Ripley.
Marcus Eicher got a good hand on that one and deflected the ball out of bounds.
Triggering the inbound play is going to be number 42, Carson Hughes. He's going to throw it into Boardman. To White. White looking to drive, and he puts it up and in.
That looked pretty good. South Ripley's Sipples brings the ball up the right side of the floor for South Ripley. Passes the ball over to McNew. McNew goes back to Sipples. Back to McNew. Across court to Eicher. He drives the ball and gets a layup.
Hughes bringing the ball down the court. Crosses the line. Going to the inside to White. Back out to Coleman. Hughes up top for three. Off the box of the rim, no good. Ball's going to be tipped, and Jac-Cen-Del will keep control of the possession. As Carroll able to drive for two, no good, and White jumping for the rebound.
He's fouled by South Ripley's number 40, Trevor Kastner.
Again, Hughes to trigger the inbound play. Going to throw it to White. White, short jumper.
Rebounded by Marcus Eicher to South Ripley. Throws the ball over to Bryson Sipples. Back to Eicher, down in the left-hand corner to McGee. Working the ball back around to the Sipples at the top on the right side. The right corner to McNew. To Sipples, going underneath to Trevor Kastner. Back to the right corner for three by McNew. Misses.
Great box out and rebound there by Boardman. Is White going to hand it to Boardman. Boardman looking to drive. Hand it to Carroll for three off the right wing. Shot no good.
Rebounded by South Ripley's Bryson Sipples. Bring the ball up the floor. Off to the left side to Eicher. Back to the top of the key and deflected back to Eicher. Now the ball's loose. Off to the right corner to Sipples for a three. Comes up a little short.
Coleman able to grab the ball and get the possession for Jac-Cen-Del with just over 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Ball's going back to Boardman. Inside to White. It's going to be tipped away.
Recovered by South Ripley's Sipples. Bring the ball up center court. Under a minute here in the third quarter. Trying to set up a play. Going right side to Kastner. Kastner's working the ball underneath. And I think he's going to try to get a shot off the backboard. Comes up short. Gets his own rebound. He's on the left side. Tries it. Doesn't work out there. Ball rebounded by Eicher. And off. And Eicher gets his own rebound. I believe he's fouled on this attempt.
Foul's going to be on number 32, Lane Carroll. It's going to be his first, team's third. And entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 22, Landon Ash. And number 55, Keegan Williamson.
The Raiders are going to inbound the ball. Mason McNew is going to inbound the ball to, going right underneath to Marcus Eichert. The shot comes up short again.
Ash looking to race the ball up at court. Going to hand off to White. And I believe White's going to be able to draw the foul.
Foul's going to be on Bryson Sipples of South Ripley. That'll be his second.
During the inbound play is going to be Hughes. Going to throw it into Carroll. Corner to Ash. Ash going to bring the ball up top. Hughes. Try to go to the inside to White. Back out to Carroll for three. In and out. Shot no good. Hughes able to follow the ball. Put it up for offensive rebound. No good. Ash with the ball. Throws it up and gets it in at the buzzer.
They kept after that and worked hard during that one.
At the end of the third quarter, Jac-Cen-Del 25, South Ripley 18.
At the Napoleon State Bank, we believe that banking locally means our customers get the service they deserve. With so much uncertain in the world, your bank should bring you peace of mind. Come into the Napoleon State Bank today and let us show you the difference a local bank can make.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Every 6 minutes, a utility line is damaged due to reckless digging. So Indiana relies on these 811 superheroes. Derek the Builder.
I dig for a living, but I always contact 811.
Mary the Gardener.
Before I plant a tree, I contact 811.
And Mike the Contractor.
I contact 811 before I do my work.
Prevent damage or injury. Call 811 anytime or go online 811now.com. This message is sponsored by the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission and this station.
Going to start off the fourth quarter here with South Ripley in possession. McNew is going to inbound the ball to Sipples. Bring the ball across center court. Setting up a play. Back to right side to McNew. Back to Sipples in the center court. He's looking left side to McGee. Back to Sipples. Ball knocked loose. Retained by Sipples. He's driving the ball. So pass it back to McGee. Back to Sipples at the top of the key to McNew on the right side. We're going left side now to McGee. Back to the center court for Sipples. Right side McNew. He tries underneath to Trevor Kastner. I believe he was fouled on the ground here, the floor.
That was going to be on number 55, Keegan Williamson. This is going to be his first and entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del. Number 40, Brady Boardman.
McNew is going to inbound the ball under the basket here. He's going out top to McGee, and the ball is bouncing around.
And Ash with the ball, going to hand it up to Simon up top for three. Off the front of the rim, no good.
Ball's rebounded by Trevor Kastner of South Ripley. Off to Bryson Sipples, which he brings the ball up center court. Setting up a play for South Ripley. Goes straight into the center to Kastner. To Eicher for two. Worked the ball around pretty well for him that time.
Ash with the ball, going to round it up top, hand it up to Hughes. Back to Ash. Ash looking to drive the lane. Corner to Boardman. Carroll going to hand it off to Ash. Carroll looking to try to drive that lane. He's going to be shoved out of bounds. And they're going to call a foul on it.
Foul's going to be the third one on Trevor Kastner.
Trigger the inbound is going to be 52, Luke Simon. This is number 30, Austin Hodge, enters the game for South Ripley. Ball was inbound and taken away by South Ripley.
By Marcus Eicher of South Ripley. Over to Sipples, brings the ball up with a rather hurry this time. Goes right side to McNew. Ball's knocked out of bounds.
And possession will remain with the Raiders on their end of the court.
Mason McNew inbound the ball for South Ripley to Sipples, which tries a quick three from the right-hand corner, a little short.
Number 40, Brady Borgman with the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to hand it off to Ash, and Ash to Hughes at center line. Trying to bring it across the line. As Ash trying to work the paint. Hand it off to Carroll. Ash looking to drive to the inside, and they're going to call a jump ball.
With a jump ball, it stays with the Eagles.
Possession will remain with the Eagles with 5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Triggering the inbound play is going to be 52. Simon gets it into Borgman. Up top is going to be number 42 Hughes for three, in and out.
Rebounded by South Ripley's Mason McNew. Over to Sipples, brings the ball up. Back to McNew, tries a three, it's a little short.
Hughes able to come up with the ball for Jac-Cen-Del. Simon looking to drive. Goes a little too far under.
Rebounded by Mason McNew of South Ripley to Sipples, and he's trying to drive through forward Jac-Cen-Del and slips and falls.
Might want to get a little towel down there. It might be a little slippery spot.
I was saying, it looked like it was pretty slick, but he was moving pretty good.
Simon with the ball, going to throw it across to Borgman. Borgman on the right-hand wing for three. Going to the inside, Ash. Ash able to drive and puts it up and in for two.
And the foul. The foul's going to be on Austin Hodge of South Ripley.
And entering the game is going to be number 40, Trevor Carson, and number 10, Caden Coleman for Jac-Cen-Del. Getting at the line, number 22, Landon Ash shooting for a classic three-point play with 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the game. Shot no good.
Rebounded by South Ripley's Marcus Eichert. To Sipples, bring up the left side. He's looking down the left corner to McGee. Goes underneath, and the ball's deflected loose.
Good hands by Coleman to tip that pass. As Ash looking to drive again, going to hand out to Coleman. To Borgman, to the corner to Carroll. Going back up top. Good drive by Borgman. Takes the pass, going to hand off to Ash. Up top to Hughes. Hughes with a little floater, gets pushed in the back.
Fouls on number 10, Landon McGee, his second. After the play, a technical on number 42, Carson Hughes.
Didn't really see what happened there, but we got a technical foul. A foul and a 2 shots, and then a technical.
First shot by Hughes is good. Second shot is good. Now we're good to the other end.
To shoot the technical foul for South Ripley, it looks like Mason McNew. His first shot is up and good. McNew for his second shot for the technical is a little short off the front of the rim.
And entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 52, Luke Simon. 3 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the game here to the JV between visiting team South Ripley and home team, the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles.
McNew enters the ball to Sipples. Back to McNew. Looking around there to McGee on the left side. Back top the key to Sipples. One right side to McNew. Going all the way left side to McGee. Was stripped of Jac-Cen-Del player.
Going to throw it up in front to Ash. Puts it up and in for two. And Jac-Cen-Del going to call for a full timeout. I would like to take this time and thank our sponsors for the Jac-Cen-Del live stream: Airwave Networks LLC, Elgin Fastener Group, Brown's Gutsweller, Osgood Lions Club, the Napoleon State Bank, West Excavating, Done Right Diesel Performance, Chosen Designs, Simon Farm and Construction, Town of Osgood, TDS Towing, Tommy's Diesel Shop, Piney Engineering, the UR Cafe, Comer Buildings, Whitewater Motor Company, McDonald's, Osgood Grub Company, and Valdico Insurance. Thank you to all our sponsors. So 3 minutes and 18
This
seconds.
telecast is copyrighted by the Indiana High School Athletic Association Incorporated for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, video, and audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited.
Well, 3 minutes and 18 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, the final part of this game. Jac-Cen-Del leads by 10, 31-21. As possession is with South Ripley.
McNew enters the ball to Sipples, which bring the ball up the left side of the court. See if they can cut into this 10-point deficit they've created for themselves. Ball to McGee, to McNew. McNew's going to try a three. It's off the rim.
Boardman, the big hands in the rebound. As Ash races the ball up the court, going to hand off to Carroll. Carroll for two.
He got the shooter's roll there to bounce, whatever you want to call that one.
Bounced it off the rim, off the glass, and in.
And Sipples brings the ball up the floor, goes left side to McGee, back to Sipples for a three, and off the man out of bounds.
Looks to be number 22, Ash. Ash looking to race again. Gonna drive all the way, puts it up and in for two.
Off to the left side, that was pretty good. Sipples goes right side to McNew. McNew's moving around there, back to Sipples. Back to the top of the key, goes left side McGee, South Ripley. McGee goes back to right side to McNew. McNew goes to Sipples. He comes back to toward the top and shoots him a nice little jump shot.
Ash with the ball. Then bringing across the court, hands off to Carroll. Carroll looking to drive around, puts it up and in for two.
Marcus Eichert inbounds the ball for South Ripley to Sipples. Sipples at the top of the key, looks right side to Landon McGee. Goes back to Trevor Kastner to McNew, left side to Sipples, down in the corner to McGee. He shoots him a nice little short jumper off the back of the rim. Trevor Kastner rebounds the ball, moves around there to Marcus Eichert. And he's fouled on his little jumper.
Foul is going to be on number 22, Landon Ash. That's going to be his second, team's sixth.
Number 35, Marcus Eichert at the line.
Marcus Eichert's first shot is up and good.
And Jac-Cen-Del's going to sub out all their players. Going to get a little deeper into the bench now.
South Ripley enters Miller, Mark Miller. Austin Hodges in the game for South Ripley. McNew. His second shot is off the rim.
Number 55, Williamson for the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del with a minute and a half remaining here in the game. Jumping around for the ball, finally comes down to South Ripley's hands.
Sipples brings the ball up quick to Marcus Eichert, and they're calling travel on Eichert. The ball turned over to Jac-Cen-Del.
With a full timeout, South Ripley.
South Ripley's going to call for a full timeout.
With a minute and 15 seconds in the contest here.
Jac-Cen-Del does lead 37-24.
And this is senior night here at Jac-Cen-Del.
And I do believe there is a cheerleader performance in the half of the varsity game.
Tonight's Hoops for Education sponsors are Ripley County Title Company, Sweeney Counterpart, Self Construction, and Fred Neal, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Look out for
After the timeout, it's going to be Jac-Cen-Del ball.
With some full court pressure by South Ripley here in the last minute.
As Hughes gets it across the line. Williamson looking to drive all the way. He's able to draw the foul.
That's going to be on South Ripley's Austin Hodge. That'll be his third foul of the contest.
At the line, shooting for two is going to be number 55, Keegan Williamson. His first shot is good. And entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 32, Lane Carroll. Second shot in and out.
Rebounded by South Ripley's Marcus Eicher. Just brings the ball up the right side of the floor himself. Off to Mark Miller. Shoots a three from the corner. Comes up a little bit short. Jac-Cen-Del has possession. The ball still bouncing around on the floor there. Bodies flying.
Williamson looking to drive. Going to hand it off to Williamson. Back under for two, and he's able to draw the foul.
Marcus Eicher, that's his third foul of the contest.
At the line, shooting two again. It's going to be number 55, Keegan Williamson. First shot is good.
Got 30 seconds left in this contest.
And what a game it has been so far. His second shot is in and out.
Mason McNew for South Ripley rebounds the ball, brings it up the right side of the floor by himself, and tries a little short jumper. And it's fouled.
Foul is going to be on number 12, Carson Cummer. It's going to be his first, team 7.
McNew's first shot is up and good. South Ripley's number 34, Mason McNew, on the free throw line here. His second shot is also good.
Williamson to bring the ball down the court, going to hand off to Carroll, who crosses the line. Cummer, Simon, back to Carroll. Carroll's going to come back up top with it. Hand off to Williamson. And that's going to be the end of the JV basketball game here. Jac-Cen-Del 39, South Ripley 26. We'll come back in 20 minutes to start the varsity matchup between these two teams.
Called me out.
this time, we would like to honor and recognize our 2023 senior cheerleaders, managers, and boys basketball players. The first senior is varsity cheerleader and basketball manager, Brady Kiefer. Brady is escorted by her mother, Dana Maynard. Brady's sibling is Raylyn Kiefer. Brady has been a boys basketball manager for 2 years, cheerleader for 3 years, and has played volleyball for 4. She has been an HOSA member and class vice president for 2 years, as well as a Sunshine and NHS member for 4. Her favorite team memory is the bus ride home from the boys regional her junior year. She says her future plans are to attend NKU to major in their BSN program and eventually become a travel nurse. Braylee would like to thank her mom for never failing to do the most for her and her sister, saying, "You have always given us everything we've ever needed or wanted, and I couldn't be more thankful for that. Thank you, Raylyn, for being my built-in best friend and hype woman. To all of my teachers that have helped me throughout high school. Lastly, thank you to my fellow seniors for going through these last 4 years with me. I love you and can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. Senior cheerleader, Brady Kiefer." The next senior is varsity cheerleader and basketball manager, Bryn Neckengaard. Bryn is escorted by her mother and father, Molly and Sean Neckengaard. Bryn's sibling is Avery Neckengaard. She has been a cheerleader and played volleyball for 4 years, played softball, track and field, and has been a boys basketball manager for 2 years, and a girls basketball manager for 1. She has also been involved in Sunshine for 4 years, NHS for 3, Student Council for 2, Student Athletic Advisory Group, Ripley County Youth Outreach, Student Advisory Committee, and the Prom Committee, and Class Treasurer for 1 year. Her favorite team memory is the whole time cheering for the girls on their journey to semi-state. Also, seeing the little girls' faces light up when we are out here cheering because they want to be just like us. Once she has graduated, she plans to attend IUPUI for a major in nursing and eventually become an OB nurse. Bryn would like to thank her family, who has always been there, supporting her in everything she does. Thank you to all of the basketball teams who have made it great games to cheer at for the last 4 years. Thank you to Taylor Schmeltz, Lindsay Lindo, and my sister Avery Neckengaard for always pushing me to be my best while also having fun. Thank you to Dana and Darlene for always being the loudest in the stands. And thank you to Juju and her entire family for everything they have done for me. Senior varsity cheerleader and manager, Bryn Neckengaard. The next senior is varsity cheerleader, Kylie Olmensee. Kylie is escorted by mother and father, Brandon and Michelle Olmensee. Her siblings are Justin and Kate Olmensee. Kylie has been a cheerleader for 4 years. She has also been a Sunshine member, student council, and NHS member for 3. Her favorite memory has been the bus ride home from the boys regional game her junior year. There was a lot of donuts consumed. After graduation, she plans on attending the Veda Fredericks Institute in hopes of becoming a medical esthetician. Kate would like to thank her family for supporting me and being there for me, as well as her grandparents who try to be at every game possible. Also, thanks to her team and fellow seniors for making these past 4 years very memorable. Senior cheerleader, Kylie Olmensee. The next senior is varsity cheerleader Heather Parcell. Heather is escorted by mother Angela Hansen, but would also like to acknowledge her father, Bill Parcell, who was unable to attend tonight. Her siblings are Colin and Dylan Parcell, and stepbrothers Levi and Josh Stinger. She has been a cheerleader for 2 years, as well as in choir for 3. Her favorite team memories are stunt practices and the bus rides. After graduation, she plans on attending St. Mary's of the Woods College for a bachelor degree in equine science and training. Heather would like to give a special thank you to her mom, dad, family, and coach for always supporting her and being there when she needed them. Senior cheerleader, Heather Parcell. The next senior is varsity cheerleader, Reagan Richter. Reagan is escorted by her mother and father, Bunny and Mary Richter. Her siblings are Brooklyn Crabtree and Jared Ronson. She has been a cheerleader, played volleyball and softball for 4 years, been a dance team member, and played basketball for 2. Her favorite team memory is when Bradley found a box of blades in the McDonald's parking lot and then decided to throw them while strenuously screaming. She plans to attend Aveda Institute to become an esthetician after graduating. Reagan would like to thank Nicole for being her second mom and her fellow seniors for a crazy 4 years together. She will miss you deeply. Senior cheerleader, Reagan Richter.
What's his name? Dennis. Oh, here he was right there.
The next senior is varsity cheerleader, Carly Sloan. Carly is escorted by mother and father, Jennifer and Josh Sloan. Carly's siblings are Hunter Hahn and Jack Sloan. Carly has been a cheerleader for 4 years, HOSA member for 2, and a Sunshine member for 4 years. Her favorite team memory is witnessing Aubrey Neal eat a dozen donuts on the way home from the boys' regional game last year. She plans on attending IUPUI to become a dental hygienist. Carly would like to thank her coach and team for making her last year fun. She's going to miss all of you. Senior cheerleader, Carly Sloan.
Okay. Maybe sure.
The next senior is varsity basketball player, DJ Brooke. DJ is escorted by mother, father, and stepfather, Dave Brooke, and Dan and Jim Gore. DJ has played soccer, baseball, and basketball for 3 years, been an NHS member for 4 years, and band for 8 years. His plans after graduation are to attend Purdue University for civil engineering. His favorite team memory is going to Seymour for semi-state his junior year. Senior varsity basketball player, DJ Brooke.
You got a couple more years. I see you got a while.
Our next senior is varsity basketball player, Matt Dickman. Matt is escorted by his mother and father, Jeff and Nikki Dickman. His siblings are Megan, Aaron, Mallory, and Eddie. Matt has played basketball for 4 years. His favorite team memory is winning regionals his junior year. He plans to own his own trucking business in the future. Matt would like to thank his family, coaches, teammates, and fans for all of their support throughout his basketball career. Senior basketball player, Matt Dickman. Our next senior is varsity basketball player, Seth Dropperman. Seth is escorted by his mother and father, Nicole and Travis Dropperman. His siblings are Justice and Jalen. Seth has played basketball for 4 years and been at the Career Center for 2 for welding. His favorite athlete is Kyrie Irving. After graduation, he plans on going to the welding work field. Seth would like to thank his parents and grandparents for always supporting him. The parents that have fed the team, I would like to say it has been an honor to wear number 32 in Noam's memory. To the underclassmen, we would like to say, always be true to yourself. Senior basketball player, Seth Druckmann.
I saw him sitting down there.
Our next senior is varsity basketball player, Devin Grisham. Devin is escorted by his brother, Perry Grisham. His siblings are Dion, Damon, and Darian. He has played baseball and basketball for 4 years. His favorite team memory is the time he got pants in the middle of a game. His future plans are to graduate high school and join the workforce. We would like to thank his coaches, all the parents for feeding the team before games, and his family for coming to all of his games. Senior basketball player, Devin Grisham. Our next senior is varsity basketball player, Gavin Brooke. Gavin is escorted by his mother and father, Amanda and Nate Brooke. Gavin's siblings are Bailey and Shelby. Gavin has played basketball for 4 years and baseball for 3. After graduation, he plans on entering the workforce. His favorite team memory is going to semi-state his junior year. Gavin would like to thank all of his coaches, all of the parents that have fed him before games, his family, and especially his mom for sending motivational texts before every game. Senior basketball player, Gavin Grove. Our final senior tonight is varsity basketball player, Corbin White. Corbin is the son of Rachel and late Chad White. He is being escorted by his mother, Rachel, and brother, Caleb. He has run track and played basketball for 4 years, as well as played in a band for 3 years. His favorite team memory is him and his team making it to semi-state his junior year. After graduation, he will be attending Purdue University to earn a degree in mechanical engineering. Corbin would like to thank everyone for their support, especially his mom, family, and his girlfriend, Paige. Senior varsity basketball player, Corbin White.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Jac-Cen-Del live stream here at Jac-Cen-Del High School. Tonight, we have the visiting team, South Ripley Raiders, and the home team, your Jac-Cen-Del Eagles.
Responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language and disorderly conduct is not acceptable and not welcome at an IHSAA event. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. At this time, if you would please rise.
We will now have the national anthem sung by the Jac-Cen-Del choir. And now we're going to start off with the non-starters for South Ripley's team. Number 12, Bryson Sipples. Number 15, Marcus Eicher. Number 33, Ethan Johnson. Number 34, Mason McNew. Number 42, William Tunney. And number 40, Trevor Kastner. And now for your starters for South Ripley. Number 10, Gavin Binion. Number 11, Blaine Ward. Number 25, Cole Henry. Number 32, Chancey Volts. And number 35, Logan Bradley. South Ripley Raiders are coached by Lee Beach. And now, for your home team, your Jac-Cen-Del Eagles. Non-starters tonight, DJ Brook. Number 12, Carson Hughes. Number 15, Caleb White. Number 20, Landon Coleman. Number 30, Brady Kummer. Number 40, Brady Boardman. Number 42, Clark Reiner. Number 3, Johnny Newhart. And number 5, Landon Ash. And now for your starters for Jac-Cen-Del. Number 10, Gavin Groth. Number 24, Devin Gresham. Number 32, Seth Drockelman. Number 34, Matt Dickman. And number 54, Corbin White. The Jac-Cen-Del Eagles are coached by Bowman, Clint Bowman.
Number 20, Landon Coleman. Number 15, Caleb White. Number 12, Carson Hughes. And number 44, DJ Brook. Now for our starters. At one guard, a 5'4", 11 senior. Number 10, Gavin Rexley. At one forward, a 6'7" senior. Number 24, Taylor Richard. At a second guard, a 6'2" senior. Number 32, Seth Jacobo. At a second forward, a 6'5" senior. Number 34, Matt Dickman. And at the third forward, a 6'1" senior. Number 54, Corbin White. He was the first half-court run in the assistant by Jake Todd and Blake Sutton.
Now as the crowd gets on their feet and the band starts playing to get this wonderful game of basketball started here between the visiting team South Ripley Raiders and your home team, the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles.
Two rival schools just right down this road from each other.
This is always a good rivalry game to have in a season, always. Starting game and the ending game of this year.
Like Cole Henry's going to jump for South Ripley.
And for Jac-Cen-Del, number 34, Matt Bickman.
Like Henry got the tip. Back to Blaine Ward for South Ripley. Brings the ball across center court. Goes to Volts to Ward. Thought about a three there. Passed off to Chancey Volts. Off to the right-hand corner to Cole Henry as drives the ball. Gets a nice little soft shooter's touch.
Going to the other end is going to be number 32, Seth Dronkelman. Hand off to Growth. Growth looking to drive the baseline. To throw to Dronkelman. Dronkelman puts it up and in for two.
Benyon inbounds the ball to Ward. Ward bringing the ball up the court for South Ripley. Goes over to Bradley. To Volts. To Ward on the right side. Tries a three. Off the side of the rim.
Number 10, Grove with the rebound. Jac-Cen-Del going to race it down the court. Hand off to Dronkelman. Dickman up top. Hand to the left side. Grove thought about a three. Going to hand it off to Dronkelman. Grisham with the ball up top. Going to go to the right side. Off the foot of South Ripley.
Volts. He's going to bet. Kind of loses control. I believe the ball is out of bounds of Jac-Cen-Del, and the ball's going to stay with South Ripley.
Looks like we need another towel again. Slipping everywhere.
Chancey Volts for South Ripley is going to inbound the ball. To Bradley under the basket. Out to Benyon and misses the three.
Seth Dronkelman the rebound. Going to hand it up to Grove. Grove looking to drive the baseline. Good pass to White.
Blocked by Cole Henry, though. South Ripley. Ward has the ball down the court to top of the key to Chancey Volts. Tries a three. It's off the back of the rim.
As Grisham gets the ball, he's going to bring it down the court for Jac-Cen-Del here. Dronkelman for two. Off the key. It's not no good.
Rebounded by Logan Bradley of South Ripley. Over to Blaine Ward of South Ripley. He drives the ball down the center lane there and gets a left-handed shot up and good, and is fouled. We'll have Blaine Ward at the free throw line.
Foul is going to be on number 54, Corbin White. It's going to be his first.
His first shot there is off the front of the rim.
Looked like Jac-Cen-Del boys were just a little daydreaming there. They weren't realizing the ball was in play. I guess they were waiting for two shots, as there is a foul called.
Foul is on number 11, Blaine Ward of South Ripley, be his first.
Growth of the ball for three up top. In and out, shot no good.
Volts with South Ripley to Ward. Ward coming across the floor there to Benyon. Underneath, tempted to go underneath to Logan Bradley. The ball's deflected out of bounds by Jac-Cen-Del. The ball's going to stay with South Ripley under their basket. Chancey Volts going to inbound the ball to Blaine Ward. Ward's going to try a three from the right side. It's a little strong.
And Grisham with the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to race it down the court. Hand up to White. Up top for three is Grisham. The air ball out of bounds.
Logan Bradley going to inbound the ball for South Ripley to Blaine Ward. Blaine Ward's going to bring the ball up the center court. Goes left side to Cole and got a three.
Dickman up top of the ball. Going to go to the left side. Grisham, Dronkelman. Back to Dickman. Dickman looking to drive. Going to put it in the corner to Dronkelman. Druckman trying to make some moves, able to get it to White. White goes up and draws the foul.
Foul's going to be on number 25 of Cole Henry, South Ripley.
At the line, shooting for two is going to be number 54, Corbin White. First shot is good. And entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 20, Landon Coleman. Second shot is good by White. As number 42, Clark Dwayner enters the game for Jac-Cen-Del.
Cole Henry to inbound the ball for South Ripley to Blaine Ward. Blaine Ward is going to bring the ball up for South Ripley. Across the center line here. He's going right side. Look back to the top of the key there to Bradley. Back to Ward. To Henry. He's going rolling around on the floor there. We got a jump ball.
Possession's going to go to Jac-Cen-Del. As Coleman's going to bring the ball up the court and set up the offense.
Like South Ripley's dropped into a 2-1-2 zone here.
Coleman going down to Dickman, going to the inside to Dwyer. He's going to get fouled.
I believe that foul is going to be on number 32, Chancey Volts of South Ripley. His first.
Trigger the inbound play is going to be Griship. Going to throw it into Dickman. Back down to the corner to Griship. Three. It's good.
Henry to inbound the ball to Ward. Ward bring the ball up the right side. For the tie game here. Lobs the ball down underneath to Bradley. Up and in.
Bradley, I believe, is the left-hand hook and off the glass for that bucket. Druckman looking for the three, hands it to Griship in the corner for three. Off the side of the rim, no good. Loose ball. It's going to be South Ripley ball.
He took a moment there to realize which way he was going with it. Chancey Volts inbounds the ball to Blaine Ward. Blaine Ward at center court here, looking to set up a play. Goes over to Chancey Volts on the left side. To Logan Bradley, top of the key. Back to Ward. He works the ball around there, top of the key. He's going to drive the ball with a little soft jumper off the back of the rim.
Hand it up to Druckman. Druckman trying to make a move, and I hand it back to Griship. Corner to Druckman. Griship. Griship looking to drive down the lane. Throws it up and off the glass and in for two.
Inbounded by Bradley to Ward, bringing up the ball to the right side of the floor. Back to Bradley at the top of the key. To Chancey Volts at the top of the key. Throws the ball over to Cole Henry on the left side, and I believe he may be fouled as he's driving to the basket.
Foul will be on the floor by number 20, Landon Coleman. That's going to be his first, team second.
South Ripley's Ethan Johnson enters the game for Logan Bradley. Number 11, Blaine Ward's going to inbound the ball to Cole Henry on the right side. With the floor to Chancey Volts, and it's fouled.
Foul's going to be on number 32, Seth Druckelman, for one. It's going to be his first.
Volts to inbound the ball to Ward. Ward bringing the ball back up. Knocked loose.
Ball, Druckelman's got it. Looking to go all the way up and off the glass and in for two.
Jac-Cen-Del takes the lead, 11-9. Ward bringing the ball back up the floor for South Ripley. One in the right corner there to Ethan Johnson, and the ball's a little strong shot. Rebounded by Benyon. Fed underneath to Johnson, and he's fouled.
Foul's going to be on number 42, Clark Dwyer. It's going to be his first, team's fourth.
Number 33, Ethan Johnson, shooting two.
Ethan Johnson at the line. His first shot. is short. He'll get a chance at a second one here.
2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jac-Cen-Del does lead by 2, 11-9.
Johnson with the ball at the free throw line. His second attempt is up and off of the back of the rim. And the ball's going to be out of bounds. Jac-Cen-Del is going to stay with South Ripley under their basket. Foltz is going to inbound the ball to Ward. Ward brings the ball back across center court. Down in to Johnson. Back to Volts. Back to Binion on the left side, to Ward on the left side. Ward trying to drive the ball, drives into 3 Jac-Cen-Del defenders.
Dickman with the rebound, a little entanglement there, but nothing called. Coleman has the ball up top, directly into the offensive play. Drunkleman up top for 3, off the box of the rim, no good.
Rebounded by South Ripley. Ball's immediately thrown to the other end of Volts, tries a 3 from the left-hand corner and misses, a little strong.
Breeze up the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del, looking to drive down the lane. Puts it up and in for 2.
South Ripley's Gavin Binion bring the ball up the floor this time for South Ripley. He goes left side to Johnson. Back to the top of the key to Volts. He drives right side. Feeds to the right side to Binion. Tries a shot for 3 and it's good.
Breacher down on the other end, looking to drive the baseline, going to back out, throw up to Coleman. Going to be out of bounds. Possession will be South Ripley. And number 35, Logan Bradley, returns to the game for South Ripley. 51 seconds remaining in the first quarter. As Ward has the ball.
He passes right side to Binion. Back to the left side to Johnson. We're down on the left side. Working the ball underneath here is Bradley. Off of the backboard and short. Rebound Jac-Cen-Del.
Breacher gets the ball across the line. Directing traffic, trying to set a last-second play here. Bullied by Jac-Cen-Del. Coleman, hand up to Drunkleman, back to Coleman. Both Dickman and Dwayne are trying to work down under, trying to get the ball to him. The 3 is Drunkleman.
Ward with the rebound, goes 3/4 court for a last-second shot, and it comes up a little off.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Jac-Cen-Del 13, South Ripley 12. And already seeing very good stuff between both teams.
Yes, we have. It's a 1-point game. I kind of expect to see this all the way.
You're good. Thank you. Big bite. It's cute. Yeah. Smile. Perfect.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Into the court, Johnny Newhart for the ball. Hands off to Coleman, back to Newhart. Newhart looking to try to drive in a little bit, but going to back out. Newhart for three up top, puts it in.
Henry inbounds the ball to Ward for South Ripley. Ward brings the ball up. Working off a screen there by Henry at the top of the key. It passes it to Henry and a little off key.
Going to be taken away by Grisham. Grisham looking to drive to the paint. Throws it up, no good.
Rebounded by Cole Henry of South Ripley. Off the right side to Blaine Ward. Brings the ball back to center court and across the half-court line. The left side, back over to Cole Henry. Cole's trying to drive. Passes right side here to Binion. Tries a little short jumper. It's off.
Dickman with the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to hand off to Dwayner. Newhart with the ball. Going to go back over to Coleman. Newhart back to Coleman.
South Ripley still showing a 2-1-2 zone here.
Went inside to Dwayner. Going inside, up and off the glass and in for two.
Blaine Ward bringing the ball up the right side of the floor for South Ripley. He drives in through the paint line, and the ball is stripped from him.
Grisham with the ball. Going to go down front to Dickman. He's going to go out of bounds.
Chancey Volts re-enters the game for South Ripley. I believe we got a 30-second timeout. South Ripley coach, Beach.
This telecast is copyrighted by the Indiana High School Athletic Association Incorporated for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, video, and audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited.
I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors for the Jac-Cen-Del live stream: Town of Osgood, the UR Cafe, Airwave Networks LLC, Burns Guswiller, and the Napoleon State Bank. Thank you to our sponsors. After the timeout, 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Jac-Cen-Del leads 18-12. That it is South Ripley's ball.
Volts throws the ball into Binion, which brings it up the floor here, center court. Goes off left side to Johnson. We're back to the middle of the floor. Drives the lane here. And it's blocked. We got some foul here, too.
Foul's going to be on number 34, Matt Dickman. It is going to be his first, team's fifth.
It's going to put Ethan Johnson of South Ripley on the line to shoot two. His first shot was in and out. As he was fouled, he's going to get a second one here. Johnson's second shot is up and good.
Newhart to bring the ball down the court for Jac-Cen-Del. Going to go to the right side. Dickman driving the baseline, looking to go all the way. I would almost say
Henry was right there to mess that shot up for him. Binion with the ball for South Ripley on the left side. He's looking to drive the ball, goes right side, moving the ball around pretty quick. Johnson to Volts, top of the key. We're going back to Henry. He's got the ball, driving around. He's driving again. Nice little left-handed shot is good.
And Newhart again to bring the ball across for Jac-Cen-Del. Dickman up to Coleman. Down to the corner to Newhart. Going to the inside. There's a foul called.
Gavin Binion of South Ripley picks up a foul there, and we got Blaine Ward re-enters the game for South Ripley.
To trigger the inbound play is going to be number 42, Clark Delanger. I was thinking it was Maverick for a second there, but that was his older brother.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the brother.
As Grisham shoots for three, it's going to be a little too hard off the box of the rim.
Rebound brought down by Logan Bradley of South Ripley to Ward, which brings the ball up the floor. Ward is looking down the right corner to to Johnson. Underneath to Cole Henry, which is a pretty easy shot there, non-contested. We're back to a 1-point game.
Newhart with the ball up top. Going around to the right side, handoff to Dwanger. Dwanger bringing it back up top to Dickman. Going to the left side now. Going to go back up top. Newhart for 3. Shot no good.
Rebounded by Blaine Ward of South Ripley. Bringing the ball down the floor. He slips and falls. Gets the pass off, though, to Johnson, which he misses a shot.
Dwanger on the other end for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good.
Rebounded by Blaine Ward. We got number 10 for South Ripley. Gavin Binion re-enters the game here.
And entering in the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 10, Gavin Grove. Number 32, Seth Drunkelman. And number 54, Corbin White.
South Ripley's Ward inbounds the ball to Binion, which goes back to Ward. Brings the ball up center court. Looks like we're going down to the right-hand corner to Bradley. Bradley's going back to Volts, top of the floor here. Top of the key now to Ward. Off to Bradley. The right-hand corner to Volts. Tries a 3. And good.
Grisham has the ball to bring across the court. And that does get the lead for South Ripley now 20-18. White down under for 2. Puts it up, shot no good. Gets his own rebound, it's taken away by South Ripley.
Binion brings the ball up for South Ripley to Volts, the top of the key, works the ball around. Goes completely left side to Henry, which is working the ball pretty hard off the glass, a little too strong.
Grisham with the rebound for Jac-Cen-Del, going to throw it down court to Growth. Going to the inside to Dickman. Dickman trying to make some moves. Puts it up off the glass, shot no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good.
And rebounded by Gavin Binion of South Ripley to Ward. Ward's bringing the ball down. Going right side to Volts in the corner. Back to Ward at the top of the key. Ball's knocked loose. Ward runs it down. Blaine Ward runs it down. He's fouled.
Foul's going to be on number 24, Devin Grisham. That's going to be his first, team 6.
South Ripley's going to inbound the ball almost center court here, right in front of their bench. By Chancey Volts. They inbound the ball to Blaine Ward, South Ripley. Walks the ball across center court. Goes left side to Volts, nearly stolen. Feeds the center, cutting through Cole Henry.
And there's going to be a foul call. It's going to be number 10, Gavin Grove. It's going to be his first, team 7th, and that puts South Ripley in the 1-on-1 bonus.
That first shot was up and good by Henry.
And coming into the game for South Ripley, number 42, William Tunney.
Into the game for South Ripley, number 42, William Tunney.
Second shot for Cole Henry is up and also good.
Rockelman to bring the ball down the court for Jac-Cen-Del. The handoff to Dickman. Grisham. Grisham looking to drive. Able to get there, jumping around, shot no good.
Kind of hard to shoot over the big guy. Binion for South Ripley brings the ball up to court, passes off to Cole Henry, which is left side. William Tunney on the left side to Volts, back to Blaine Ward at the top of the key. Waiting to set up a play here. He's going to drive. We got a whistle everywhere. I believe we got an offensive foul on Blaine Ward.
Good job by number 54, Corbin White, to get set, get his feet set to be able to draw that foul.
That's going to be 2 on Ward.
And number 35, Logan Bradley returns to the game for South Ripley. And number 33, Johnson. As Druckelman brings the ball down the court for Jac-Cen-Del. They're looking to feed the ball to White as White comes up top to retrieve. Going to hand off to Grisham looking to drive down the baseline. He's going to be able to draw the foul.
We'll wait and see who that one was on, because it was two South Ripley players really close. Like they assessed the foul to Cole Henry, number 25 of South Ripley, be his second.
At the line shooting two, number 24, Devin Grisham. As the first one is in. And entering in for the Eagles, number 20, Landon Coleman. Grisham's second shot is underway. Off the back, no good.
Rebound by South Ripley's 25, Cole Henry. To Volts. To Marcus Eicher. Nope, I'm making a mistake there. That was Binion. To Bradley. To Volts. And Volts gets the shoot. Gets the nice little shooter's bounce.
Coleman crosses the line for the ball, hands off to Jac-Cen-Del. Jac-Cen-Del maybe looking to drive. Spinning, loses ball.
Lost the ball right into the hands of Cole Henry of South Ripley. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Bradley has on the right side, back to Volts in center court. Across to the left wing to Johnson. To Binion on the left side. Back to Bradley. We're on the right side. Chancey Volts has the ball. He's looking at the clock. Center, top of the key there to Cole Henry. South Ripley looking to set up a play, possibly a last shot here, the first half. Binion, Gavin Binion driving the ball off of the backboard, a little too strong.
Grisham with the ball. Gonna throw it down to Growth. All the way across to Jac-Cen-Del. Jac-Cen-Del looking to shoot for three. A little too hard. White the rebound, and no good.
There's a pretty good heave to the other end there. Looked good for a second.
And that's going to be the end of the second quarter, end of the first half. South Ripley leads by 5, 24 to Jac-Cen-Del 19. We'll come back in 10 minutes to start the second half of this basketball game.
school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
I didn't know you called 811.
Actually, this time I went to 811now.com and let them know that we were ready to plant a tree.
Great. So we can get that done, and I can still make my tea time.
You mean we can make our tea time, right?
Avoid hitting costly utility lines. Contact 811 before you dig, no matter how big or small your project, and we'll come out in just 2 working days to mark utility lines.
You might need to contact 811 to dig that out.
This message is sponsored by the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission and this station.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the JV game between the visiting team, South Ripley Raiders, and the home team, Jac-Cen-Del Eagles. Jac-Cen-Del does have the starting possession as Dwanger goes to the inside. Going to pass back out to Drockelman. Dickman with the ball now on the right wing. Looking for traffic, going to throw up to Drockelman. Going to Coleman. Back up top to Dwanger. Dickman looking to drive into the paint. Going to pass out to Drockelman. Drockelman go to the right side, hand off to Dickman, down to the inside, out to the corner to Drockelman for three, puts it in. Very good ball movement by Jac-Cen-Del.
Got South Ripley's Blaine Ward inbounding the ball to Chancey Volts on the right side here. Across the center court. Chancey's looking around to set up some kind of play. Goes to Ward at the top of the key, which drives into the paint. Shot's partially blocked by Jac-Cen-Del, but he gets his own rebound off. Gets a good pass into Chancey Volts, but off of the backboard and in for two.
Coleman trying to get the ball to the pass. Drockelman able to retrieve it. Coleman coming up the ball in the right corner. He's looking to drive. Puts it out. Shot no good.
Rebounded by number 10, Binion for South Ripley to Blaine Ward, which brings the ball up center court. Ball off to Bradley, to Binion on the right side, to Volts back to the top of the key. On the left side to Ward. Ward dribbling the ball around her a little bit, takes a long three, comes up a little bit short.
Grisham with the rebound, going to hand up to Dwanger. Dwanger's going to come back out and set up the offense for Jac-Cen-Del. Dwanger with the ball, going around the top to get off to Drockelman. Going to the inside to Grisham. Grisham puts it up and in for two.
Henry Cole inbounds the ball to South Ripley's Blaine Ward. Ward brings the ball to the top of the key here. Off the left side to Volts. Chancey Volts goes to Gavin Binion at the top of the key, which throws the ball down into 25. Cole Henry with a quick turnaround jumper that comes up short.
And they're going to call a foul.
And South Ripley's Chancey Volts. He got a little too aggressive there.
It's going to be Jac-Cen-Del ball. Drockelman to pass the ball into Coleman for him to bring down the court. Coleman trying to work the defense. Going to go all the way around. Going to pass to Dwanger. Dwanger up top. Going to pass to Grisham now. Grisham looking to drive, doing some spinning. Back out to Dickman for three. Going to be short. Ball's going to be put back into play. It's going to be under South Ripley's hands.
South Ripley Binion grabs the ball. Challenges it to Ward. Back to Binion at the top of the key. To Bradley, to Henry. Henry dribbling the ball around on the right side. Trying to make some moves there on Drockelman. And Drockelman commits the foul, I believe, on Henry.
Yes, that foul is on number 32, Seth Drockelman. It's going to be his second.
Number 32, Seth Drockelman, his second. Team's first in the second half.
Volts for South Ripley. They got the possession. He's going to inbound the ball to Gavin Binion on the left side. Going to go cross court to Bradley. Bradley's looking to move the ball around to Volts on the right side. Looks at a three. Passes the ball left side to Blaine Ward. South Ripley backs it up to center court here to set up a new play. Ward's driving on. Look like he's got him a nice little soft jumper off the glass and good. Blaine Ward of South Ripley.
Coleman bringing the ball down the court. Pass to Dwanger to the right side. Bringing it back up top. Going to go deep to the corner. Coleman. Drockelman. Ball's going to go out of bounds off Jac-Cen-Del.
Possession is going to go to South Ripley.
Entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 3, Johnny Newhart.
South Ripley's got possession of the ball right now. We got Blaine Ward going to inbound the ball to Gavin Binion, which returns it back to Blaine Ward. Across the center court. This is off a screen of Bradley to the right corner there. A pass by Binion. Shoots a three, and it's up and good.
Newhart the ball, going to go to the left side to Dwanger. Dwanger looking to drive. Going to pass out to Drockelman. Going to the inside to Dickman.
Stolen away by Cole Henry. Takes the ball back across center court to Ward, down in the corner to Binion. Now Ward's got the ball back, going to drive. I believe he's picked up a foul. Going to be shooting 2, possibly.
Foul's going to be on number 42, Clark Dwanger. It's going to be his second, team's second.
South Ripley's Blaine Ward at the line shooting 2 here. His first shot is up and good.
Had a little shooter's touch on it to get it roll in.
Ethan Johnson of South Ripley enters the game. Cole Henry going to get a breather here. Blaine Ward's second shot is up and also good.
As Jac-Cen-Del calls for a 30-second timeout. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors for the Jac-Cen-Del live stream. Town of Osgood, the UR Cafe, Airwave Networks, LLC, Bruns-Gutzwiller, and the Napoleon State Bank. Thank you to our sponsors.
Like South Ripley slowly extending the lead here.
They have a 9-point lead right now against Jac-Cen-Del, 33-24 in the third quarter, 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. And I feel like for South Ripley, Cole Henry's been a very big player for them. He's always seemed to be right in the action to get the rebounds.
Blocking. They have it alternate their shots to get a shot over him.
For Jac-Cen-Del right now, Dickman has the ball. Going to throw it up top to Drockelman, going around the left side to Newhart. Deeper to the left side to Dwanger. Up top to Newhart to Drockelman. Grisham looking to drive. Going to do a little jumper. Shot no good.
Rebounded by South Ripley's Gavin Binion. Over to left side to Ward. Ward brings the ball up the court. Across the center court. Off the right side to Voltsy. Tops the ball back down into Bradley. Bradley's working it in. Got him a nice little soft jumper. Comes up short.
Newhart rushing the ball across the court. Hands it off to Dickman for 3. Off the box of the rim, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Eagles on their end of the court.
Re-entering there is Cole Henry from South Ripley. He's going to give Logan Bradley a break here.
Ball's inbound to Grisham up top. Dickman is going to go back up top to Newhart. Newhart for a 15-footer. A little too far to the right.
Rebounded by South Ripley's Cole Henry. And South Ripley has possession of the ball again with Blaine Ward bringing the ball up the court. He's going to take the ball himself to the basket off the left side of the backboard and a little short.
Ball was out of bounds off the foot of Volts. Possession will stay with the Eagles. Ref just wanted to make sure that was the right call. The call still stands. Grisham gets the ball and he's going to cross the line at center court. Hands it off to Dwanger. Drockelman now. Step back 3. It's good.
He got it. South Ripley's Henry inbounds the ball to Ward. Ward will be walking the ball up the court here. Over to Binion. Back to Ward. Ward starts to drive the ball, and I believe he's fouled by Jac-Cen-Del.
Foul's going to be on number 34, Matt Dickman. It's going to be his second, team's third of the half.
South Ripley's Logan Bradley re-enters the game for the Raiders. Volts inbounds the ball way down the floor here to Blaine Ward. Ward brings the ball back up, goes the right side to Bradley, back out to Ward. Looks like we're got a travel on Ward. He switched pivot feet.
Newhart to bring the ball down the court for Jac-Cen-Del. Looking to go to the right side. Hand off to Dwenger. Dwenger looking maybe to drive to the paint. Going to hand off to Dickman. Dickman looking to drive. Hands up to Dwenger. Up top is Grisham now. Off the foot. Coming into the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 10, Gavin Groth.
South Ripley's Ethan Johnson re-enters the game for Blaine Ward. Give Blaine a little rest here.
This ball's inbound to Newhart. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Jockelman for three. Off the box of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Dickman. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by, I believe, Bradley. Groth throws the ball in to Newhart. Dickman's the ball on the right wing. Hand up to Groth. Over to Newhart on the left side now. Back up top to Groth. Dickman. Grisham up top for a three. Puts it in.
Cole Henry inbounds the ball for South Ripley to Gavin Binion. Gavin Binion gets the ball across center court, goes right corner to Johnson, to Bradley, back to Binion. The center court, top of the key, off to the left corner to Henry for a three. Ball's a little short.
Dickman with the rebound there. Hands it to Newhart to bring it across the court.
24 seconds left, third quarter.
South Ripley does lead 33-30. Hands it to Grisham. Grisham trying to get the defense to shake. Hands it to Groth. To Dickman. Back to Groth. To Dickman in the corner for three. It puts it in at the buzzer. And that's going to tie the game at the end of the third quarter.
Oh, this game's getting excited. The crowd's on their feet.
And that's going to be Dickman's first shot of the night, too. What a shot to tie this game up here at the end of the third quarter.
At the Napoleon State Bank, we believe that banking locally means our customers get the service they deserve. With so much uncertain in the world, your bank should bring you peace of mind. Come into the Napoleon State Bank today and let us show you the difference a local bank can make.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Every 6 minutes, a utility line is damaged due to reckless digging. So Indiana relies on these 811 superheroes. Derek the Builder.
I dig for a living, but I always contact 811.
Mary the Gardener.
Before I plant a tree, I contact 811.
And Mike the Contractor.
I contact 811 before I do my work.
Prevent damage or injury. Call 811 anytime or go online 811now.com. This message is sponsored by the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission and this station.
Well, Austin, we're here in the fourth quarter.
Final 8 minutes. It's going to be good, 8 minutes.
South Ripley's Henry's working the ball around there. Top of the key, passes the ball off to Ward. To Bradley. To Binion on the right side. Got some good cutters going in there, but
Dickman able to steal the ball. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Possession will remain with the Eagles on their end of the court.
I think Blaine Ward got his hand in there just the right time because he looks like he was going strong.
Dickman had a full head of steam going all the way to the basket. Ball's going to be thrown into Grisham. Grisham, step back three. In and out. No good.
Rebounded. South Ripley has possession by Gavin Binion. Going to bring the ball up the floor for South Ripley Raiders. We're still tied here in the fourth quarter. Cole Henry trying to drive the ball, and he got tied up for a jump ball.
And possession's going to go to Jac-Cen-Del. Newhart to bring the ball across the line. Trying to go to the inside. It's going to be kicked. Possession will remain with the Eagles. Newhart with the ball, going to go to the left side, looking to drive. He's going to come back out top. Gives it off to Drockman. Dickman for three on the right wing. A little too far to the left. Good play by Johnny Newhart to get the ball and throw it against Cole Henry to get it go out of bounds. And it keeps possession for Jac-Cen-Del. Ball's going to be inbound to Dickman. Throws it up and in for two.
South Ripley has possession of the ball. Blaine Ward brings the ball up the floor. He loses the ball.
Ball's going to be thrown up to Grisham. Grisham looking to drive for two. A little too far under. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in for two.
South Ripley's Logan Bradley throws the ball into Ward. I think we got South Ripley's going to call a full timeout here and talk about this. I think the crowds are getting into this one.
Oh, yes, they are. I would like to take this time to thank our sponsors for the Jac-Cen-Del live stream. Airwave Networks LLC, Elgin Fastener Group, Bruns Gutzwiller, Osgood Lions Club, the Napoleon State Bank, West Excavating, Dunright Diesel Performance, Chosen Design, Simon Farm and Construction, Town of Osgood, TDS Towing, Tommy's Diesel Shop, Piney Engineering, the UR Cafe, Comer Buildings, Whitewater Motor Company, McDonald's, Osgood Grub Company, and Valdico Insurance. Thank you to all our sponsors.
This small town rival right here, we expect nothing but a game like this.
Oh, yes, that's for sure. I mean, we still have 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
And it's a close one.
South Ripley's only down by 4 points. That's a two-possession game. And we do have a good cheer box for both teams. There's quite a bit of students here tonight.
Yes, there is.
After the timeout, it is South Ripley ball.
South Ripley does have possession. Blaine Ward enters the ball to Binion. Binion goes back to Ward. He goes far right-hand corner to Henry. Henry's back out to Binion. Back to center court to Ward. Down to the left corner to Volsey. Volsey tries a three from the corner. A little strong, but rebounded by South Ripley's Cole Henry. He takes a shot and is a little short.
And rebound by number 24, Grisham. Grisham looking to drive. Going to hand off to Dickman in the corner. Dickman looking to drive now. Throws it up off the glass and in for two.
Bradley inbounds the ball to Ward for South Ripley. South Ripley has possession. See what the Raiders can do with this possession. Ward's looking right side. Trying to drive a little bit. He goes left corner to Binion, which tries a three. He's a little off to the left. Rebounded by Bradley. And what did I miss here?
Bradley pushed off against Dickman.
Oh, okay. I guess that helps to get the advantage for the rebound. Didn't work out so well.
It is going to be Jac-Cen-Del ball. 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game. As Newhart crosses the center court line. Growth comes up to retrieve it on the right side. Going a little deeper on the right to Dickman. Up to Jockelman. Back to Dickman. To Growth up top. Goes around into the left side now to Newhart. To Dickman up top. To the right side to Growth. Back up top to Jockelman. Newhart to the left side now. Dickman back up top to Growth. Great ball movement so far to Newhart. Ball's going to be tipped. Newhart able to draw the foul.
Foul's going to be on the Raiders, number 11, Blaine Ward. Be his third for the contest.
Triggering the inbound play is going to be number 10, Growth. He looks to throw into Dickman. Going to throw it over to Drockelman now, going a little deeper on the right side. Groth looking to drive all the way, shot no good.
There he's shooting over the tall guy again. Didn't work out very well. She alternates for a shot. Cole Henry gets the ball to Binion, to Chancey Volts on the left side. It looks like Cole Henry was going to try to drive down the lane. I believe he's fouled.
We were discussing who the foul was on because there's two Jac-Cen-Del players right there. Foul is going to be on number 3, Johnny Newhart. That is going to be his first.
South Ripley has possession under their basket right now. The ball's going to be inbounded by 25 Cole Henry to Blaine Ward at the free throw line. Out to Gavin Binion at the three-point line. We're going left side to Ward. Brings it around to the top of the key. And stolen away.
Ball's going to be picked away by Grisham. Grisham looking to run all the way. Puts the ball in and able to draw the foul.
I think we got a technical foul on Jac-Cen-Del. I believe that may have been Blaine Ward's 4th foul on that layup right there. We're going to see how this all shakes out. Yes, it is.
The foul's on number 11, Blaine Ward. His 4th.
There is a technical foul on number 24, Devin Grisham. It's going to be his second. Grisham's foul shot is no good.
The adrenaline got the flow in there. Got excited. Now we got South Ripley's going to shoot the technical foul. Cole Henry. His first shot is off the right side.
And entering the game for South Ripley is going to be
Johnson.
Number 33, Ethan Johnson.
Ethan Johnson.
So we got a couple refs here discussing things over at the scorer's bench. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remain to play here.
Jac-Cen-Del has extended their lead to 8 now, with South Ripley's Henry on the free throw line to shoot the second shot of the technical. And the second shot is good. That's his first points of the second half, and I had him for 11 the first half.
It is going to be South Ripley ball now.
South Ripley's Chancey Volt's going to inbound the ball to Gavin Binion. He's going to pass the ball up to Cole Henry. Cole Henry's going to walk the ball across, set up a play on the left side to Binion. Cole Henry's. We got a jump ball. Cole Henry tried to drive in there, and he was tied up by Matt Dickman. And through the jump ball, South Ripley's going to have possession of the ball here. I think we're hanging in there.
This basketball game just gets better and better.
It's getting good. Chancey Volts inbounds the ball to Binion from the right-hand corner, and the ball's up and good.
And that's going to get South Ripley within 4 points now. Jac-Cen-Del leads 41-37 with 4 minutes remaining in this ball game. As we go down the left side to Dickman. Dickman looking to drive, going to pass out to Groth. To Drockelman up top. Going to Dickman now, a little on the right wing. Going to the inside to Drockelman. Drockelman looking to shoot for 2. He's able to draw the foul.
The foul is on the South Ripley Raiders' Gavin Binion. It'll be his second of the contest.
At the line, shooting for 2 is going to be number 32, Seth Drockelman.
At the end of the game coming near, both teams are getting a little more aggressive.
as number 20, Landon Coleman, enters the game for Jac-Cen-Del.
Lane Ward re-enters the game for South Ripley.
And the first shot by Jac-Cen was just off the front of the rim. He does have a second chance. Ball goes off the left side of the rim, no good.
Cole Henry pulls down the rebound for South Ripley. Gives the ball to Ward. Goes back to Henry. To Ward. Back to Henry. Tries to drive. He passes the ball in the right corner to Binion, and he gets another three.
Now Jac-Cen-Del only leads by going.
Now we're
down
on
to 40.
Got both cheering sections on their feet.
Dickens the ball around the top and handed off to Jac-Cen on the little right side. Deeper to the right to Coleman. Coleman to bring it back up top to Jac-Cen. Free shot now for the ball. And the throw to Dickman. To Newhart. Jac-Cen looking to drive for two. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it in the hole.
South Ripley has possession. Bradley inbounds the ball to Binion. Then to Ward. Ward walks the ball up center court. Setting up the Raiders' play here. Ward with this ball going back right side to Binion. He's back to right side to Ward. Brings it back out top of the key. Back down into Bradley. Lobs the ball into Cole Henry. And they're calling Cole Henry for an offensive foul. That'll be number 3 on Cole Henry.
And number 10, Gavin Groth, re-enters the game for Jac-Cen-Del with 2.5 minutes remaining in this ball game.
A 1 possession lead.
It is Jac-Cen-Del possession with Newhart has control of the ball up top. Go to the right side to Dickman, back up top to Groth. Newhart now for the ball. We're going to go back up top to Jac-Cen. Dickman. Dickman looking to drive, going to hand off to Groth. Back to Newhart. 2 minutes remaining. Newhart looking to drive. No shot.
Cole Henry got him with a shove on the drive. That's his 4th foul, Cole Henry.
And that's going to put Jac-Cen-Del in the 1-on-1 bonus. And returning to the game for Jac-Cen-Del is, well, I guess he's not coming in. He's probably got Shooter. But at the line shooting is number 3, Johnny Newhart. As the first shot is good, he's going to get a second one. Second shot is in as well. And now entering the game for Jac-Cen-Del, number 20, Landon Coleman.
South Ripley's number 33 enters the game, Ethan Johnson. Johnson's going to inbound the ball to Blaine Ward with just under 2 minutes to go here in the contest.
And rolling the ball to try to save some time.
Ward to Volts, back to Johnson, to Binion. Lobs it underneath to Cole Henry, being double teamed by Jac-Cen-Del. Throws up a shot that hits nothing.
Groth with the ball, hands it to Coleman. As Jac-Cen-Del is going to call for a full timeout with 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining.
We have a full timeout, Jac-Cen-Del.
Jac-Cen-Del somehow has managed to get a 5-point lead up there with the 1:38 to go.
Still two possession game. Anything can happen. And it's basketball. After the timeout, it's going to be Jac-Cen-Del ball here at Jac-Cen-Del High School. Ball's going to be thrown into Dickman. Going to go to Drockelman. Going to round up top. Going to go back to Dickman. Now up top to Newhart.
South Ripley's got 2 players on the floor with 4 fouls, so they got to be careful.
As Newhart look to drive, going to hand back up to Dickman. Dickman to Greship. Drockelman. The Growth. Ball's going to be tipped. Greship with the ball, puts it up off the glass and in for 2.
Volts inbounds the ball for South Ripley. They got a possession with 1 minute to go into the contest. Ward brings the ball across center court to Johnson, back to Ward. Ward trying to drive the ball and it's knocked loose by Jac-Cen-Del. They're saying it's off of Blaine Ward here, so turn the ball over to Jac-Cen-Del. Logan Bradley for South Ripley re-enters the game.
And Jacksonville's trying to call all players across the court as South Ripley has a full court press. Drockelman able to get the ball, going to throw to Newhart, over to Growth in the corner, back across to Drockelman on the right-hand side. Drockelman to go up top as he does get fouled.
Fouled by the Raiders' Gavin Binion. That'll be his 3rd.
At the line shooting for the one-on-one bonus is going to be number 32, Seth Drockelman. Makes the first shot. He's going to get a second one. Second shot is in.
Stretches the lead to 9 for Jac-Cen-Del. South Ripley's Bradley throws the ball inbound to Ward. Ward's running up the floor here pretty good. Off to Chancey Volts, top of the key. Off to the right corner to Binion. Underneath to Cole Henry. Little strong, over the rim. We're down to 20 seconds.
Newhart with the ball as Jac-Cen-Del are going to call a timeout to sub in.
Yeah. We're going to move DJ in.
Yep, we're going to move DJ Brook in. Another senior for Jac-Cen-Del here tonight, as we do have 6 seniors. And number 54, Corbin White.
I'm Kenny Bowling out here at the Eagles Nest with the legend here, Austin Rolls.
I don't know if I'm the legend or not.
It's been great.
It has been great, especially with Mr. Kenny Bowling right here to my right side. As it is going to be Jac-Cen-Del ball here. Dickman for the ball. Going to try to throw it. Gets it to Growth. Goes to Dickman. Drockelman. To Growth. To DJ. Back to DJ Brook. He's going to throw it up to Drockelman. And that's going to be the end of the ball game.
That is the game.
Jac-Cen-Del 49, South Ripley 40. Again, Jacksonville comes out victorious against South Ripley Raiders. And it's always a great rivalry game. I do want to take this time to thank our sponsors for the Jac-Cen-Del live stream, Airwave Networks LLC, Elgin Fastener Group, Bronze Gutswiller, Osgood Lions Club, Mid-Napoleon State Bank, West Excavating, Sunright Diesel Performance, Chosen Designs, Simon Farm and Construction, Town of Osgood, TDS Towing, Thomas Diesel Shop, Tiny Engineering, the UR Cafe, Comer Buildings, Whitewater Motor Company, McDonald's, Osgood Grub Company, and Valdico Insurance.
And I want to thank all the people here with helping us behind the scenes. You can't hear or see them most of the time. We can't do it by ourselves.
The whole Jac-Cen-Del live stream crew, it couldn't be a crew without everybody we have.
We got to have them all.
The directors that are in the back room putting all this together for all our folks at home to watch.
And we hope you all enjoy it from the Eagles Nest.
Yes. This is our last home game, sadly, here for the Jac-Cen-Del Eagles, but we will be back hopefully for sectionals next week. I believe first game is on Wednesday. And then if we are able to move on to the second game, that will be on Friday. I want to thank you again, guys, for coming out and listening to Austin Rolls and
Kenneth Bowling.
We'll see you all next time.